Hey guys, we are doing some more kind of talking pages. Some of it you'll be able to do on your own, but there's a lot of information. And just like if we were in the classroom, we would be doing this together, okay? Because it's new information that we need to talk about things as we go. All right, so we are going to talk about what a polygon is. Let's get my pen working here. So it says a polygon is a flat, closed figure made up of line segments that do not cross. So a polygon needs to be flat, it needs to be closed, and it needs to have lines that do not cross. So they want us to look at all these shapes for number 18 through 25, and you're going to circle the ones that are polygons. Okay, so we're going to just do a quick review on what a polygon is. Okay, so it has to be flat, it has to be closed, and it has to have lines that do not cross each other. So 3 things. So let's look at number 18. Is it flat? Yes. Is it closed? I don't see any openings, do you? And does it have lines that cross each other? So we're looking for those 3 things. Flat, closed, and lines that do not cross. I would say that it has all of those, so then I'm going to circle this one because this is a polygon. And we're going to go through each one. I'm going to leave some for you to do on your own, okay? But I want you to remember the 3 things, okay? If you need to write those over here, but I think if we've got them circled, we've got flat, closed, and lines that do not cross. All right, let's look at number 19. Is it flat? Yes. Is it closed? Doesn't have any openings, does it? But does it have lines that cross? Yes, it does. So it has to have all 3 things in order to be a polygon. So we are not going to circle that because it has lines that cross. Remember, you can't just have like 2 of the things. You need to have all 3 things. Let's look at the next one. Number 20. Is it flat? Nod your head if you think it is. Is it closed? Yes. Does it have lines that cross? It does not. Therefore, it is a polygon. Okay? And so what I want you to do on your own is I want you to look at 21 through 25 and see which ones you would circle. I'm going to give you a hint that there are 2 more circles. So don't get tricked. Make sure that they have all 3 things. Okay? You can do it. All right. If you want to pause the video and finish that up, and then meet me on the bottom section. All right. So here we are on the bottom section. Now we have some new vocabulary words. We have concave and convex. Those are probably new in 3rd grade to you, okay? Let's read about what they are. You can see that they were up here in the box too, weren't they? All right, so a figure can be concave or convex. Here's the difference. In a concave polygon, there is a line segment with endpoints inside the polygon. Okay, there exists a line segment with endpoints inside the polygon. That's for concave. Okay, if you can take a line like they did here and cross over, that means it's concave. Okay, you should be able to make a line segment that touches both sides. Convex, now we're on convex, has no line segments. Okay, so let's do those together. I always tell the kids every year that to remember concave, it almost is like you're going into a cave because you see how you're kind of going in and it has a part where it goes in. So think of cave if that helps you. Okay. All right, now we're going to circle just like we did up above. Actually, we're not going to circle. We're going to write the word. So these are our 2 words that we're going to use, convex and concave. Let's look at number 26. Okay, remember what we're looking for. Does it have, do you see a line segment where you can make a line and go to both sides? or is it just no, it doesn't have a line segment? Okay, hopefully you said convex for that one. Okay, there's nowhere that I can draw a line and connect both sides. Okay, all right, let's look at number 27. Who's seeing a cave on that one? Could I draw a line segment across if I had to? Yes, I could. So I know that that is concave. So I want you to do the next two on your own. And then when you're done, meet me on page 461. All right, here we are on our second page for today, 461. We're going to be doing some together and some on your own. All right, up at the top, it says, polygons are named according to how many sides they have. And you've learned some different shapes before in other grades as well, okay? Like you know that a triangle, you already know that one, has 3 sides and 3 vertices. But I'm going to talk about what a vertice is, because that's a new word for you. A vertice is really, write it up here. A vertice is a corner. C-O-R-N-E-R, okay? It's a fancy word for corner. And we're going to be talking about all the different shapes, okay, and how many sides they have. And you've heard of some of these. I know when you think of octagon, you sometimes think of octopus because it has 8 sides. So you'll think of little ways to help you remember them, okay? Quadrilateral, you always remember that quadrilateral has 4 sides, right? But I'm not going to talk about them up there because I want to talk about them on the bottom. It says write the number of sides and vertices, then name each figure. All right, so we're going to make a couple rules on this page, okay? We're going to put a little hash mark when we count the sides. So we're going to say 1 side, 2 side, 3 side, 4 side, 5 side, 6 sides. I need to see those little marks. Okay, now I'm looking at corners or vertices. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and circle 1 corner, 2 corner, 3 corner, 4 corner, 5 corners, 6 corners. Okay, you're going to see a pattern that often when you count your sides, your vertice numbers should be the same, hint, hint, okay? And then at the very bottom, they want you to name the figure. Okay, which figure has 6 sides and 6 vertices? So then I go up to my nice blue chart right here that is giving me all these wonderful clues. Okay, which one of the shapes has 6 sides and 6 vertices? Is it the quadrilateral, the pentagon, the hexagon, the octagon, or the decagon? It's right here, isn't it? Okay, so it's the hexagon. And if you're ever taking a test and they show you a shape and it has 6 sides and you can't remember, we always say that because there's an X in hexagon, there's also an X in the word 6. So that kind of helps you remember hexagon. So you are going to do that for all of these. You're going to make the little hash marks and the little circles and fill in all your shapes, okay? And then also don't forget to put the name down below. Okay, and they do use some of these twice. So just because you've used pentagon or hexagon, you might need to use it again, depending on how many sides. And that's okay. All right, so those are pretty easy. I want you to do your counting by yourself and then put the name of your shape. And then meet me on page 462. All right, guys, here we are on page 462. You're going to notice that the top section is continuing from the page that you just did. So you're getting very good at those kind, right? So this whole top section you are going to do on your own. You're going to need to flip back to the other page to get the names, okay? Keep going. I'm seeing some that have a lot of sides on this side, right? So finish those up, okay? And that's all there is to do on this page, okay? So if you want to do this bottom section, you could do it for extra credit. All right, never too late to do extra credit. There's not that much school left, so they're going to give you some clues, and then you're going to draw some shapes. So try it. It's going to be fun. All right, have an awesome day, guys.